Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 70. It's Wednesday morning. What's so special about Wednesday morning that I'd be up at 3 a.m.? We are on our way to the airport. It's just a little bit after 4 at this point. Should be getting there pretty soon. And today is Las Vegas Day. Day 1 of Las Vegas. We're going to get there awful early, God willing. Hopefully we get through the airport with no problems. And I will update you on airport conditions, what's going on in my airport and all that kind of stuff when I know. But yesterday, kind of a muted day. And actually, I'm feeling a little bit upset that I'm leaving this week because my local actually has a really good deal going on as far as, well, let's just say your dollar goes a lot further right now than it normally does, so I feel bad leaving at this point, but we got other stuff going on, bigger stuff going on. We're going to be in Las Vegas, and I'm excited about this trip. Right now, here at home, it's 40 degrees, but in Las Vegas, I think today it's supposed to be maybe 97 degrees. Let's take a look at it here. Let's take a look at it together. Las Vegas. Right now in Las Vegas, it's about 1 a.m. It's 75 degrees. 75. Today's high is going to be 98. So, yeah, it might be a little bit warm. I'm wearing pants to get out there, but I have shorts for out there. Problem, as always, is carrying money. These shorts don't have extra pockets like I normally travel with. So I have a money belt with me this time. These pants have extra pockets for my money, but the shorts don't. So just I don't like to keep money in the safe at the hotel. I had a thing one time where, well, I've heard of other Advantage players having issues with the hotel opening their safe. But also one time at the Wynn, I could not open my safe. And I called them up, and they hooked up a USB device to the safe. They pushed a button and the door came open. So it's not like the old days where they'd have to get a locksmith and do all that stuff. They can just show up anytime they feel like it, and they can get in there if they want to. So I'm not doing that. But money belt should be fine. A little bit less comfortable, but should be okay. And I can always wear pants more often if I don't want to have to worry too much about it. We're going out with a decent bankroll. Everything is good. We have friends arriving in a couple days, and they'll be staying. One of them was staying like 11 days, so he'll be staying much longer than us. But I'm excited to be out where I can go from place to place, make money, and the opposite of Cheers, right, where nobody knows your name. That's really good, and it's going to take a long time for all these different places to start recognizing me. So I'm excited about that. Today's goal, just to arrive, and we're going to check into Caesars. The Venetian room is not available for a couple days, so we'll check into Caesars and we'll make that our home base. We'll get our $600 in promo chips that we're supposed to get, and then we'll head out, and we're going to be hitting Silverton, Durango, South Point, Green Valley Ranch, the Rainbow Room thing, and the other two casinos next to it, and then Sunset, just off the top of my head here, Sam's, Boulder, and all the ones there, and then head back to the Strip, and that will be dinner time probably around then, and then tomorrow we're going to get a little bit more intense with specific places that we want to go to and focus on hitting them a little bit harder. So tomorrow we'll be going to the Wynn, the Venetian. We might hit them tonight too, but this is just a basic outline for what I want to do today. So right now, heading out to the airport, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I'm going to try to do this here. Hopefully you can hear it pretty well. Been at the airport now for about 20-30 minutes. Already checked a couple areas. So far, nothing.
Actually, I can't say nothing. One play that should have been a big play that made $8, so that's pretty much nothing. So right now, checking the far reaches over here, and we're looking at 4 different machines in this corner. See what happens here, and then we have a couple more areas to check, and then we'll go get the rental car, but it's been no good so far. Let me hold on 1 second. Alright, so anyway, yeah, a bunch of these have just been reset, it looks like. So still nothing on this corner. I'm gonna go check a couple other areas. This morning, got to the airport real early, like 4:30. Got to security about 4:45, and that line was so long. Even the pre-pass line was really long, but they were doing such a great job. They got us through in like 15 minutes, so I can't complain. There was like 100 people in front of me, at least, just in the pre-pass, and still got through in about 15 minutes. So yeah, they're doing a good job. I didn't see what they were talking about at all, because pretty much everybody I saw were the normal people that would work there, so I don't know. I didn't see any special people that came in, any ICE agents or anything like that, nothing like that, so all just the normal TSA people. But anyway, while I was in there, they had just opened up an area you could order a pizza. Did that. That was good. So I had a personal size pepperoni pizza, had a little drink, relaxed, talked to a guy and his wife who were sitting next to me. They were coming out here for, I guess they came out here twice now for Eagles concert, so I guess that's a big deal. He said they paid like $680 and now they're like $2,400. I don't know if they're really that high, but that's quite a bit of money for something like that. But then again, you're not going to get to see them ever again, so you know, it makes sense that it's going to keep going up. Anyway, right now let's finish looking here, and then I'll come back and update you when we're on our way to the car. Alright guys, just wrapping up here at the airport, and not really much there. Actually, everything I checked pretty much was already wiped out, so ended the session ahead $52, only $52, and we're going to go get that rental car, and I'll come back and update you. Alright guys, I am back. Finally got the car. I don't know what it is about Vegas, man, but they're so bad with their car rentals. This time, I was first in line, no problem. But it took them 40 minutes to get the car, 40 minutes. And the lady ahead of me that was waiting also said that she had waited 40 minutes to get her car. So they're like, oh yeah, let me just wipe that down, I'll be right back. And then they were gone. And when they showed back up, they had just washed it and all this stuff. So obviously the car was not ready. And you know, I got a truck this time because it was the best value. Well, they're like, well, I don't know about the truck. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, we have 3 of them, but you know, there was some kind of recall, and we're working on that. I'm like, I don't care. Just give me a nice car. I don't care what it is. Just a big, roomy, nice car. And they did end up giving me the truck, but I would have rather had a luxury car. So anyway, right now we are heading to our first stop, which is going to be Silverton. And Silverton, last time, if you remember, about a month ago, we had a big loss and a big comeback, and we broke even. And then we had another medium loss and came back, and I don't think we were very much ahead at all. So we've had a rough time with this place, even though it's a good game. So we're going to try to give it an hour here, see what we can do, and hopefully come out in pretty good shape. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. Just getting close to the Silverton right now, and I'll come back and update you. Alright guys, I am back and just visited the Silverton, and I gotta be honest with you, it's kind of crappy right now. Not much happening in there. There's a free bet blackjack table. There's a double deck, which eventually got too busy to stay on,
and there's a continuous shuffle blackjack. So yeah, that really, I really couldn't do much. Tables ended up ahead slightly, $65. Slots ended up slightly ahead, $28. So not much happening yet. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to South Point, and we'll see. Hopefully have a little bit better luck there. Give me 300, give me 400, something. Let's go, man. Let's make some money. So that's what we're gonna try next. And temperature right now, it's got to be extremely warm. I mean, it feels pretty hot out there. When I landed a couple hours ago, they said it was 73 degrees. Now it's 89 degrees. High today is 96 to 98. So anyway, beautiful sunny day. Heading to South Point. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. It is very hot out there. It's so crazy. I just came from like frigid temperatures. Like this morning, it was in the 30s when I left the house, and here I am in the 90s. It's already 91. I was in there for a little while, basically just scouting stuff out and looking to see if I could see anything or see any weaknesses or anything like that. They have a good double deck. However, most of the double deck tables, the pit boss was someone I kind of had a thing going on last time, so I didn't want him to see me right now. I mean, I don't mind if it's the last day, but I want to be able to spend some time here. So I went to the other side, and there was only one table. I played that as long as I could, and finally ended up leaving slightly ahead. But when I got to the table, I was immediately down. So lose, and spotted them a bunch of money, and then did come back slowly, and ended up slightly ahead. Like I said, I believe I said $65. Is that right? 65? Yeah. No, $200. What were 65? Oh, 65 was the last place, the Silverton. So plus 200 on the blackjack, and on slots plus 33. I'm looking at gas prices here. They're $5.19. Yeah, $5.19, pretty stable most places. So, you know, coming from just barely getting into the threes a couple days before leaving home, $5.19 is pretty high. Hopefully, things will continue to drop and get better for everybody's sake. All right, so right now we just finished up at South Point, and we finally are kind of making something. We're up like 400 or so so far, and we're gonna head over to the M. Now I don't know if I'll be able to play any tables, and their slots are garbage there, but it's part of the path that I drew up. So let's go there. Let's see if we can play any tables there at all. I'd love to take some money from them as well. It's just their game is so bad. It's just so hard to even do anything. What I might do, what's part of Penn Gaming? I don't even know. I have to look. It's a garbage company. It's almost as bad as Caesars. Anyway, let's head over to the M, see if we can make some cash, and I'll be back to update you. All right, I forgot to mention, like Sunday, maybe like Friday of last week, I told you I saw a guy that I hadn't seen in like 20 years, and he was about 4 hours away from home. Well, I was at the airport this morning, and there he was, Bobby Yellowshirt. And Bobby Yellowshirt was at the airport. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? I haven't seen you for 20 years. Then I see you twice in a week. That's kind of crazy. He was heading down to Orlando, and of course, you know where we were going, but I just thought it was really funny that we saw each other. It's been so long. We both recognized each other right away. But anyway, all right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. It is 198 degrees outside. Just leaving the M. Just had a horrible session there. Just couldn't get anything going. Right at the beginning, I was doing okay. I was up like 225, and just everything just fell apart. Was not working out. Everything I was doing was not working. Doubles ended up with a 12 every time. 14s, all kinds of ridiculous stuff. 16th
left and right and just couldn't make anything happen. And I played a lot longer than I expected to, but I was trying to win it back. It just didn't work out. Luckily, it was a low limit table. I was spreading from 15 to 150, and I ended up down $595, minus 595, and just a very frustrating experience. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can say. The other guy at the table was making hands left and right and had no clue what he was doing, raising in the negative counts, and no matter what he did, it worked out. So yeah, and you know what, I actually made on slots, I ended up ahead 45, so slots plus 45 as well. And I'm feeling pretty crappy about it, really, because it was that long of a session of a place that I really hate and wanted to make a point to take money from them. So yeah, I really don't like the place, honestly, but all right. So we were going to go to Green Valley Ranch, but that place makes me angry also. So we're going to go take a break by going to the Rainbow Club Room place. It's a little ways away from here, but it'll calm me down a little bit. It's about a 20-minute drive, and just get me just relaxed a little bit and start fresh. And all the big stuff hasn't even happened yet. I mean, we're still messing around with the little stuff right now, dipping our toe in the water. So let's move on here. We're going to hit this place, then we're going to hit a bunch of Stations properties, and then we'll probably go down to the Strat like we promised. So alright guys, I'll be back. Alright, I'm sure I didn't mention it. That was a double deck game that I played. Double deck. Alright guys, it took forever to find parking, but finally found some street parking. Went to a place called The Pass first. Found nothing in there, not a crumb. So now we're going to this Rainbow place. I don't know why, I don't know the name of it, but it's like right in front of me. Rainbow Club, let me see. Rainbow Club Casino. Walking in right now. I'll be back. Alright, not doing good today. Went to that place. They're having some kind of a huge thing going on. They're giving away a $100 bill. And if you can tell them who the president is on the $100 bill, you get a second one. But it's not really a president. Ha ha ha. That's the big joke. I'm trying to think. I know there was another casino. So in there was nothing. It was so jam-packed. Everyone was sitting at a machine. And on top of that, they were eating. So they had like a buffet set up in the casino. People had plates on the slot machines, and they were eating. So no chance there. So let's go to the other one here, right across the street. Just another place related to this one. There's like, they use the same card, and I think it's called the Emerald Club, maybe. That's what I'm thinking it's called. Yeah, Emerald Island Casino. Let's go in there, and maybe something there. I'll be back. Alright, nice little breeze here, but it's still 100. I'm wearing jeans right now, so we'll have to change into some shorts here in a little while. But went to the Emerald Island Casino, and actually found a play there. Played it through, ended up ahead 58. Now, at this place, they always have all kinds of specials going on. Get 10 points, get a prize, get this, do that. So they had a promotion that if you get a bonus on a game and it pays $75 or more, you get to spin a wheel, and it's anywhere from like $10 up. I don't know how high it goes, but maybe 100, I don't know. But I had hit one for 76, and I'd taken a picture of it, and they're like, oh, that's okay, they'll take a picture. And so I went to the people and I showed it to them, and they said, oh yeah, that promotion doesn't start for 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay. That place is pretty crowded too, but we got out of the heat of the moment, and got to walk around a little bit and ease up a little bit. Got a long way to go. We got so many days. We don't have to worry about it. So got to stay cool, stay relaxed, and everything will work itself out. Little tiny blip, it's like nothing. So, I mean, we have hands bigger than that. And when we go to the win, we're going to be playing hands bigger than that. So, no need to stress about it. Right now, I think we're going to move on to a bunch of other places. I think first of all, we're going to go to Sam's Town. I think we're going to skip over to Sam's Town and play some blackjack there, and hopefully, we'll turn things around a little bit. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, just pulled up to Sam's Town. I had a heck of a time finding a parking spot for this gigantic truck I'm driving right now. So I'm gonna get in here and play a little bit of blackjack. I doubt I'll see anything on the slots, but let's try to make some money on blackjack first and go from there. So just walking in here, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. It's not going well, man. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just everything is going horribly. This was a fiasco if I ever saw one at this one. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money, but it was just the craziness of it. I get to this table. There's nobody at the table. It's a double deck. And sit down, put out 300. I should have probably done 200 because it was only $15 minimum, but put out 300. Go to play. This guy comes to the table. Dealer's a black guy. The guy that comes to the table is a black guy. The guy throws $160 on the table. And he's like kind of rude, but more like ignorant rude, not like rude on purpose. I don't think he was doing it on purpose. I just think he just didn't know any better about how to ask for chips and how to play and all that. But anyway, he asked for chips. It took forever because he kept interrupting the dealer. Come on, give me the chips. Let me have the chips. Let me have the chips. And then finally, the dealer got it approved for 160. And the player says, "Just give me my money." And the dealer thinks that he wants his money back, and he cancels the whole thing. He cancels the whole thing, and then he won't let him play. He tells him, "No, this guy's been waiting here for a long time," meaning me, and he's going to play first. So he deals me a whole shoe. It's only double deck. So he deals me a shoe, and I come out about even. I had like $5 or $10. And then this guy, like the whole time, he was like interrupting. He's like, "I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it. I don't know. I didn't mean it." And all this stuff. The dealer starts getting frustrated with him. And the dealer's like, "Brother, I'm going to call security over here to tell them to kick you out if you don't stop right now." And I truly feel like he just didn't know. So, I don't know, man. It's one of those weird situations. But anyway, he ended up playing his first hand. He put out 100, and he lost it. Second hand, he put out 40 and lost it. Third hand, he put out 20 and lost it. Fourth hand, he rebought for 40 more. One hand got 2 sevens against an 8, and said he wanted to split. And the guy said, "Well, you got to put more money out there." And he said, "Well, then just hit it," and he busted. And then the next hand he bought in for 40 more, and he lost that hand, and he was done. And then the fiasco that was going on with that table, and the slowness of the dealers, and the dealers not being able to add, I mean, seriously, it was really, really bad. And this is what happened last time too. I mean, I thought the other girl just, didn't speak the language, but these guys really cannot add. And it's a really weird and not a good situation, man, that it's this bad. Anyway, I ended up moving tables when we ended up with 4 people, and then finally leaving when we ended up with 4 people again at my new table, which was just me when I moved over to it. And I ended up leaving down 180, and I'm just frustrated. And I think I'm going to head to Caesars and check in, grab my free drinks, go to the room, and just relax for an hour, because I shouldn't be frustrated like this for no reason. I mean, the slowness of it and stuff. I mean, last time I was here, it was like
hey, this is pretty cool, nice little place, and nobody knows me. It's cool, you know, see new people and all that kind of stuff. It was okay. But today it was more of a frustrating situation with the slowness of the players, the slowness of the dealers, not being able to add, all this weird stuff that happened. And then when I switched from one table to another, I had 85 in chips I put in my pocket, and because she wanted me to color up. And I had 300 coming to me, and she prints me off a voucher, which I'm like, oh man, I should have given him the 85 too, but oh well, now it's in my pocket, so who cares? And then I go to the other table, they scan the $300 voucher, and it only says 200, even though on the voucher it says 300. The machine said it's only a $200 voucher. Then they had to cancel it and change it in the computer and then scan it again, and then I bought in, and it was just a terrible situation the whole time. So yeah, I need to calm down. I'm gonna head over to Caesars. It's 5 miles away from where I am right now, and skip all these little ones for now, relax, get some nice food, and just chill. And then we'll start back up again, and things will get better. It's just yeah, it's very weird situations the whole time today. So all right, going to Caesars. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I am in my room at Caesars finally. It's dark outside already, and it has not been the greatest day. This truck is so big, I'm worried it's going to hit part of the parking garage. I mean, I've got like 2 inches of room in the parking garage, so I just got to be really careful. Hopefully it doesn't hit it. I don't know what else to do. They said I could use the valet. Using the valet is going to be expensive. I'm going to have to wait for them and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully everything is fine, and there's no low points or anything in the parking garage, and I don't hit it. I did check in, got to my room, and when I was down there, I asked them about how much I had in free food, because I think it's $2.50 here and $75 or something at the Venetian, but she didn't know. She didn't see it in there, so hopefully the host who set this up for me did it properly, and I'm going to get reimbursed for the flight and all that kind of stuff. So I'll do that in a little bit. Right now, took my shoes off, put my feet up for a minute, going to relax and reset, and then we'll go down and get started again. So yeah, it's been a tough day already. Leave early, get to the airport early, wait around forever, finally get the flight, land, take forever to get the car, losing at multiple casinos. So we'll turn it around. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and went down and went to the Players Club, got all that stuff taken care of, got $600 in promotional chips, and played them through one time, and ended up cashing out $650. So plus $650 for that. Got food while I was down there. I got this bulgogi bowl with rice and all this stuff, and an egg and all this other stuff. It was good. So I'm feeling good. I've eaten. I'm a little bit tired right now. I'm just going to rest here for about 20 minutes, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go from here. I have not gone to the Strat today, and I need to. I was planning on walking down there, so I may need to take an Uber. I'm not positive yet, so we'll figure it out. I'll be back. All right, guys, we're in the parking garage, and honestly, it's pretty crazy. This truck has about 2 inches of room in the parking garage. It's so big. But I'm in line to get out of here. I'm going to head over to a Dollar Tree, grab some stuff, some snacks, and things that I need, and we'll leave those in the car for now. And then we're going to head down to the Wynn. We're going to look at slots there. We're probably going to play blackjack there. Probably going to go to the Venetian afterward, and then probably, maybe, if we have the energy, we may go down to, hold on one second. We may be able to go down to the Strat here. All right, I got to figure this out. I'll be back. All right, guys, just stopped by the dollar store, heading to the Wynn. got myself some nice snicks and snacks and a little bit of drink. And I already drank all 4 of those drinks from Caesars. Got some nice green juices and orange juice and stuff like that, and really hit the spot. I really needed that to get my energy back up and get some vitamins in my body. But went into this Dollar Tree, and they were kicking somebody out who's already been trespassed. Like, there's a lot of homeless people in that area, so it's kind of crazy, but got what I needed. And right now heading to the Wynn. We'll park the car there, we'll play at the Wynn, play at the Venetian, and then decide if we want to walk down to the Strat, take a car down, drive the car down. I have no idea how we're going to do it yet, but we'll figure something out. I'll be back.
Alright guys, just leaving the Wynn right now. Long way to go to get out of there. It's a pretty big place. Walked around, did a lot of stuff. Actually, I want to go back and look at one machine over here, just in case. I was waiting for some folks to finish up. But overall, not a lot of good stuff. Did play some slots, ended ahead only 54. Wow, still on it. That's been like 25 minutes or something. And see, actually, just double check. Nah. Anyway, so plus 54, and then went to play tables and was getting crushed. Now here's the thing. Tables right now, low limit is $100. 6 to 5 is $50. So pretty bad. I mean, it's 6 deck, got a notch, so it's not terrible, but still 6 to 5, no good. Double deck minimum is like 200, and I took a peek in the high limit area, and it's 2,000 right now, so a little too high right now. Can't be doing 2,000, and that's for a 6 deck. So yeah, ended the table session exactly dead even, so at least we got that. But we're gonna walk over to the Venetian right now, leave the car here. I should be able to get out with my card, even though it's expired. Been working on building the points again for it, but there's so little here because all these Asian people are in here, and the Wynn does a good job at stopping people. But still, even with the Wynn doing a good job, there's never anything here. So anyway, right now we're at 16,500 steps at 11 o'clock at night, and I don't even know what we made today. Did we make 500, 700? I have no idea. So let's go on to the Venetian, see what we can do there. It's a long walk through the stores and everything here, but we'll get there, and then we'll turn around, come right back, go back to the car, figure out how we're going to get to the Strat. Worst case, we walk. It's 1.5 miles, and we can stop at like 4 places on the way. Or if I'm too tired for that, maybe just go back to Caesars and we start it tomorrow, and we can do like the 1.5 mile walk both ways every day. I don't mind if those places have decent games, but I've never been in any of those places except for maybe one of the older ones, Westgate or something like that down there. So let's head over to the Venetian, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back and still at the Venetian. It's after midnight, about 1 o'clock in the morning, and just had about over an hour at the tables. And like after like the first hand, I was up like whatever, $100 or $50 or something. After that, it was just like a toxic wasteland, and it was getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I ended up buying in for a total of 3,000, I think, 3,000, and went straight down basically, and bumped along the bottom forever. And then everyone's chiming in, trying to give me like advice and stuff about what to do. I'm like, dude, believe me, I know what I'm doing. You don't need to be giving me advice. And I just started digging. There's like a mode that I get into. It's like, I'm in a hurry. I want to make money. I want to hit for 5 or 6 or 700 and move on. But then there's also a mode where you dig, you get in the trenches, and you're like, all right, I'm ready. I'm going to take it an inch at a time. We're going to get it back. We're going to claw back no matter what it takes, an inch, a foot, whatever. And we're going to get it back somehow. And, I make back 1,000 and lose 300 or 400, get back to it again, lose 3. I was like down 2,000 for most of the time. And then all of a sudden things turned around a little bit, and I was down about 800 for a time, and just stayed in that range, up a hand, down a hand, up a hand, down a hand, and finally ended up leaving ahead. And they had switched out pit bosses, and I actually got them to put in that I was down more, that I had bought in for more, and so I was down. But I actually ended up slightly ahead. I mean, when I'm talking about slightly ahead, I mean slightly ahead. $38 after being down all that and clawing back. This is like the second or third time today that I was down infinity, or a lot, obviously we have a lot of ups and downs all the time, and it's not like big news or anything like that, but to have it happen like 3 or 4 times in one day, very frustrating. And but we made it back. We're wasting a lot of time, but we made it back. So that was at the Palazzo side. My car is at the Wynn. I'm coming over here to the Venetian. I want to check a couple machines over here, and then I'll come back and update you. All right, guys, let's wrap this one up. We'll start a new one. Let's do some segments. What did you eat today, MW? Had that pizza first thing in the morning, and then what the heck did I have later on? I don't even remember. You guys remember? I have no idea. What did I eat later? Did I take a picture of it? Whatever it was? Let's see if we took a picture of it. Oh yeah, we had that bulgogi bowl, and it was okay. I give it like maybe an 8 on a scale of 2 through 8. The rice wasn't that warm, so it's like when it's kind of warm with the other stuff is warm, it kind of takes away from it a little bit. So yeah, I'll give it like an 8 on a scale of 2 through 8. And what did you tip today, MW? I actually had 1 beer today, and I tipped $5 on that one. Usually I would tip like 2, but yeah, 5 there. And then other than that, probably had like 5 or 6 different dealers at some point today. So with you can add another $0 for those. So we tipped about $5 today. Oh, I tipped $2 for the guy at the airport that took my bag for me. That was it. And what did you learn today, MW? Holy cow, these are beautiful. These desserts at this place, La Colombe, Coffee by La Colombe. Wow, what is this place called? Oh man, I can't pronounce that. Donutique, like the donuts. Beautiful donuts, man. I'll take a picture of these things. What did I learn? Well, I mean, why are you even asking me that? I guess maybe today was not the best because I needed more rest. It wasn't the best because I needed more rest. You know, it's true when it rhymes. So I need to make sure I get a little bit more sleep. If I'm going to be here for 6 full days, there's no way that I can live on half an hour of sleep a day. I got to get 4 to 6 hours at least. There's no way that you can live on half an hour for that long and still be able to pay attention and do all the right things. So right now I'm going to head back to the Wynn. We'll take a lap over there. It's 120 right now. I did play one more slot. Ended up losing like 11 cents on it, so about broke even on that one. And we'll wrap this up. We'll start a new one right now. And for now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.